Hey, how's it going? Dan O'Loughlin from Dan Shoots here. It's been a while since I put out a video tutorial, but since I've started putting out more online content, I've got a huge amount of requests from people wanting to know how to make better video, how to create better content, and what are some of the hints and tips that I'm currently using to create better content. So I thought I'd do a small 3-part series on basically what I've been up to and some of the things I've learned about putting out better video across social media platforms. To jump right in, I think there's 3 things that you really need to keep in mind when you're creating video content. The relevance of the content. As you create it, if someone's going to view this, is it going to be relevant to that person? Once it is relevant, that's basically you developing your audience. How relatable are they to the content? So I'm going to talk about an example today that I think it's a very niche audience, but the content definitely relates to the audience. So making sure it's relevant and then relatable, and then I think above all, the most important thing and the thing that will definitely increase your viewership in the long term is how shareable is that content. To give you a recent example, I did a video with my gym and the owner of the gym actually decided to share the video across his social media platforms. And now that's probably the most viewed video on my YouTube channel. So if you can create something that other people are interested in and they're happy to share it, well, then you're going to have a lot more eyeballs on the content that you're creating. So as you keep those 3 things in mind, is it relevant, is it relatable, and is it shareable? Well, you're going to then want to make sure that your content is ready for social media. Now, to give you a really quick example, I've been doing a lot of work with a lady named Valentina Marco recently, and she's a sleep coach, and she's really looking at building her online presence to get her brand out there. And she's decided to start a YouTube channel, which is absolutely fantastic. And she wanted to put together a small video as an introduction to the YouTube channel. So the video I'm about to show you, it's entirely in Italian, but basically what she's doing is she's introducing herself, she's talking about the channel, and then she's speaking to the audience directly. So that's the relevant and the relatable piece. And as she sent it over to me, I really wanted to just put a few extra bits on the end of it to ensure that's a bit more shareable. So this is the video that she sent over to me.
Lo sapevate che i genitori perdono fino a 1060 ore di sonno solo nel primo anno di vita del bambino? Incredibile, vero? Mi chiamo Valentina e sono una consulente del sonno certificata per bambini. Ho creato questo canale per aiutarvi a ritrovare il sonno e di conseguenza l'armonia dopo l'arrivo dei figli. Iscriviti per avere tutti gli aggiornamenti e le nuove uscite. Ciao!
And then following on from that, once I had that video in place, I wanted to get to work and ensure that there was a few little tweaks done to the content itself that gives the audience a couple of calls to action, as well as making it a bit more shareable across social media. So this is the video that I then sent back to her.
Lo sapevate che i genitori perdono fino a 1060 ore di sonno solo nel primo anno di vita del bambino? Incredibile, vero? Mi chiamo Valentina e sono una consulente del sonno certificata per bambini. Ho creato questo canale per aiutarvi a ritrovare il sonno e di conseguenza l'armonia dopo l'arrivo dei figli. Iscriviti per avere tutti gli aggiornamenti e le nuove uscite. Ciao!
So as you can see, there's a small introduction to the business. Valentina then proceeds to speak about the relevance and how relatable the content is to a specific audience. She's basically speaking to brand new parents that are having a very tough time getting their kids to sleep. And then there's a call to action, subscribe to the channel, and she reminds them one more time at the very end. So by giving the introduction, giving the call to action, and presenting the information in a more animated way, it becomes a bit more shareable. Valentina has since said that she wants to use that template in all of her online videos. So just giving a small few tweaks and using the right software, which is something I'm going to speak about in a later tutorial, ensures that your content is a bit more shareable across social media platforms. If you're into it, please do subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be bringing out more tutorials on how to create better videos, so if you follow along, your video skills are going to get better and my video skills get better. If there's anybody out there looking for cool content, they're looking to do collaborations, by all means leave it in the comments. I'd be happy to hear from you. So please do subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.